sweet Monaco. I think it's the most millionaires per capita, billionaires. Boy, showing my age here. A million is what nowadays, right? Billions. The most billionaires per capita in the world. So fancy cars, cool stuff to see. I'm sure probably more. Huge yachts, and we just missed it a few weeks ago. They had the Grand Prix here, and they couldn't even fit all the yachts in the port there because just all the money. So should be interesting. Come join us. And this is a tender port, so you have these little lifeboats that they put down, and they'll tender you in here. This is the first time I've ever tendered. We've tried to tender before, but it was too rough. We couldn't make it in. It was pretty rough last night, actually, but here inside of this little harbor here, or this area of cans, I can't really see. It looks like it goes out quite a bit over there, so I'm thinking that it's protected a little bit in here. It's much rougher out at sea, so we're gonna jump in one of these guys here so we can make our way over to the city over there. So this is the tender operation here. It's been a little bit chaotic to get off the ship. I'm glad this is our only tender port here. Sounds like we're on our way. And here we go, we're standing. We got on a little late in this ship. So here we go. Away we go. They put you on a little dock and send you off there. For this particular ship, we're on a big one here. On one of the bigger vessels.
Oh yeah, I don't blame
the Norwegian Breakaway. So they had to do a evac off the ship right now. Somebody was having a medical emergency, I guess. That's crazy, huh? There it is. The ship in all its glory sitting out there with the tenders. Wow, they're bringing in a big ship. Wow. Okay, here we are, Monaco, land of the billionaires. We just got off. This is on our own. So we're gonna make our way around Monaco. And these are the streets of Monaco. Very fascinating. If you're into a place, here's your real estate. They don't even put a price on here. So here we go. That's the Grand Prix down there, being dismantled after the race. The stands, the pit, and then of course the gigantic yachts that are down here. Insane, ridiculous money that has made its way here. Yeah, so when you're here in Monaco, I think the only thing that's free here is the restrooms. How about that? Well, and of course, this walk from the up there, which is where the palace is, and then of course down this trail that will get us down here to where the Grand Prix was and the casinos and all of that. So we're on our way down to Monte Carlo now. Part of the course, you see the red and white there. That's to let the cars know that there's a corner there. This is part of the track, and then of course on the other side you have the red and white next to the guardrail. And then of course we have the statue, Mercedes Formula One right there. This is cool, you guys. This is like they come racing right through here. That's crazy. Yeah, so this is what you get here. You get the car scene. People parking in their Rolls Royce, pulling up in his Rolls Royce.
Did you see that?
Yes, and the Ferrari. It's a Ferrari. And the Rolls Royce. The Ferrari pulling up.
Listen to that thing.
This is car action right here. Monte Carlo Casino and madness that this is. The Bentleys, the Ferraris, all lined up in here. Made it, of course, that's why you see all the beautiful cars, the casino, Monte Carlo, all the gawkers, all the people that wish they had this much money, right? You know, you got the cars over there, Bentley, Ferrari, Rolls Royce. Going into the lobby, make your way in here, into the Monte Carlo Casino lobby area. If you want to go in, it costs 20 euros. You get 10 of it back to play the slots or food or something of that nature. This is the grandeur of the Monte Carlo Casino. Very opulent. It's a cafe. You can only imagine the prices in there. That way, they kind of block it off. They won't let you take pictures in there, so I'm doing it from here. Yeah, 20 euros if you want to get in. 20 bucks to get in to lose your money. Hey, right out the front of the Monte Carlo, there's your Lamborghini, Rolls Royce, Ferrari, and Bentley all lined up for you. In front of the Tiffany company, of course, huh? They're all fancy. Okay, Mercedes, BMW. What do we have here? Bentley? Aston Martin. Okay, that's not a regular Aston Martin.
No.
Range Rover, Audi, Rolls Royce. Another Aston Martin convertible. Mercedes. Bentley.
Ooh, look at that purple.
Another Ferrari. Rolls Royce. Ferrari. Oh, and a smart car. Ha! Look at that. Top it off with a smart car. All the yachts. One of these yachts back here had for charter. Wonder how much that costs you for a day. Probably costs $10,000 to fill the thing up. There's another one, boat rental for charter. How about that? Take that out for the day. There we go. Goodbye, Monaco, and your Formula One flower race car. So we got the Monaco Cathedral. And then right next to it, behind the palm tree, you have basically the police station, right?
The Justice Building,
the
like
Justice
the court
Building.
system.
That's where they haul you in from the police station and give you your judgment. If you get into a fight here or get drunk, you're banned from Monaco. And they decide that right there. They don't mess around in Monaco. Get into a fight or get drunk and you're banned for life, like Disney. So unfortunately, because of the difficult time of tendering and getting out of town and getting up here, such a long drive, that we're running short of time for our excursion here. And it's almost time to go. We could have walked down to the palace, but we're pretty wiped. Well, there we go. Cannes, France. Yeah, so there we go. We did Cannes, France, Monaco, and what a fantastic little excursion, do-it-yourself kind of thing. They just got us over there. We kind of got to do our own thing there. We saw lots of Grand Prix stuff, the casino. It was a lot of fun. We just missed a whole bunch of things, though. If we were here like a few weeks ago, they just had the Cannes Film Festival, you know, and of course the Grand Prix. They were still breaking it down. I guess they said that it takes like a month to break that thing down after the race. So, you know, we've been here for that race. We could have saw Bezos' yacht that's about as big as the ship we're on right here. So thanks for joining us in France and Monaco.